Morning, folks. Thought we'd have a little bit of fun this morning with some Rabid Banana from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. I don't think this is available on the website just yet. Surely it'll be coming out here pretty soon, I would think. I'm not sure what season this is supposed to be for. For me, it's year round. This one here comes in 4 ounces. That's what it looks like there on the inside. Definitely straight up banana. Smells great. And going to be following up today with shave with the Star Jelly, Rabid Banana, of course. And got it whipped up here with a Yaqi boar brush. It's got I got the name down below it. Can't remember something orbital. This orbital ring, maybe that's what it was. I can't remember off the top of my head. I forgot already. Anyhow, it's a 24 millimeter knot, boar knot, and got it whipped up here in the fine accoutrements bowl. And it really does. It smells fantastic this morning. Just to add a little bit of fun to the shave this morning. It's wet, but it's not drippy. It does smell really good. I'll talk more about the Star Jelly here later on in the shave. My nose is itching already this morning. I mowed the weeds yesterday, so. This one here, I've got this off eBay, and you can see it says it's a Star razor. Pretty much fairly typical, straightforward, with the exception of the handle. I don't ever remember seeing anything, I guess you might say like an advertisement or anything of the sort showing that a Star razor was ever made with a handle like this. But this was on eBay, and maybe it was, a mix match type thing. And I went ahead and picked it up because I do like the handle. These handles are, if you can get them in pretty good shape like this one here, they're pretty nice to have. It puts a little bit, it's easier to grip because of the diameter. And that is something for me that I do like. I do like using shavers with bigger handles, like the Fat Boys, for instance. They're pretty nice to have. Easier to hang on to, feel better in the hand. Already put a hot towel to the face this morning, and we'll get started with the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements ice cube. A little bit of pre-shave soap this morning. Yes, I thought that Rabid Banana was time for it to be broke out and used. It's kind of like clown fruit. I use clown fruit, I guess you might say, just like the rest of my soap, whenever I feel like using it, regardless of the season. This time of the season, the fruit, like anything that's mango, lemon, lime, coconut. Not that that's a fruit. I don't think that's a fruit. Pretty sure it's not. It's kind of like, some people put tomato in the category of vegetable when I think it's in the category of fruit. Anyway, go in those kind of discussions this early in the morning, huh? All right, go ahead and get started here. The blade of choice in the razor today is a gem razor that is Teflon coated, PTFE, and I think it's like the second or third use. It's not necessarily a fresh razor blade. This handle, I should go ahead and do this part here. I don't know how much it'll show on the camera, but that looks almost like new. In other words, barely used. It's in great shape. I've seen some in a lot worse shape. But this one here is in great shape. So it is hard to say whether this is the handle that it was originally set up with this Star razor or not. From the looks of there's parts of where you can see that there's brassing. In other words, the coating has a left, but not a whole lot. It's hard to say. But I know this style handle, it makes the razor to me easier to work with. I mean, just easy going. You can feel the blade cutting through the whiskers, but it's, how can you see, very smooth. Not everybody can shave with these. It has a lot to do with the blades. And I've got a link down below when it comes to blades to a website called TriBlade. And I think there's like 4 different blades that they offer that are gem style. And one of them is carbon. And I can't use the carbon one. I've tried. It just does not work for me. But I do know some other folks that have used it and don't have any issues with it. But for me, I just can't. Those carbon blades, the single edge, they don't work well for me at all. I can't even get through one pass before I have to change the blade because that, or use something different because it just does not work well. The blade looks cool because the blade itself, in other words, is a dark color. I think it's black or dark blue. I mean, it looks fantastic. I mean, you know, just to look at it, but for me to shave with it, it just doesn't work well. Not for me. Matter of fact, the best ones for me are the Teflon coated ones. Scent strength of Rabib Banana. I wouldn't say that necessarily that the scent just rolls out of the container as soon as you pop the top. Maybe on the verge of being medium. It's hard to be a real strong scent of banana. Maybe if you get some Laffy Taffy. That was one of my favorite candies when I was a kid. And more or less it still is today. I have a tendency to favor more a candy that is not chocolate. Or at least got something else with it. If it's chocolate. I don't know if you can, it may be hard to tell in the video, but I know I keep on saying this handle makes a world of difference to hang on to. Just something to think about if you've had one of these razors and you ever find one of these handles, give it a try. There's no name on the handle either, so I can't really, there's a matter of fact, there's outside of the design of the handle, there's, you can tell from advertisements from days gone by, but I can't really tell who it was made by. You might be able to hear that. That's Thor, our cat. He's wanting in here. He's being a pest this morning. It does smell good. Bananas. Strawberry bananas. That would be another flavor too. If you hadn't had a chance to use the Star Jelly, I don't know that I would. Star Jelly, I when I first heard it, you know, when you think of jelly, you think of, you know, like grape jelly. And this Star Jelly, of all the flavors that I've got, they all seem to be more or less the same. They're fairly watery, if you will, which is not a bad thing. It works into the face, disappears real quick. Now, how your face feels afterwards is going to be probably a case-by-case basis. For me, I don't feel like it leaves my face greasy or sticky or anything quite like that. The aftershave balm I used yesterday worked out really well. Face felt smooth. It felt soft. Didn't feel greasy or tacky or anything like that, so which is a good thing in my opinion. Worked out pretty well for me. But not everybody likes balms, or in this case, aftershave jelly. I still smell the banana. Some mornings it's not like that. So for me, this is I guess you might say a rare moment. I can actually still smell the soap. Most of the time I can't. My nose is done and over with on most days, but I did mow yesterday, so I was blowing my nose quite a bit. Just a little bit of stinging here on my cheek, which I kind of thought it might be. Neck turned out pretty good. Just on this one side is where the stinging's at. As it goes for how many shaves you get per blade, it's really, in my opinion, it's up to the individual, and it's your mileage may vary type thing. Witch hazel. Oh, and I do have Thayers. I have a shave set up later on in the week where I'll be using Thayer's lemon. And I didn't realize that at the time when I picked this up at Marshall's that I think it was at Marshall's, pretty sure it was, that the I'm not sure that lemon's available anymore in from Thayer's, which will have we'll have to look a little bit more. When I was looking online to see, you know, what the going price is online versus, you know, going to Marshall's, just 2 squirts today. Probably one was plenty. When I was looking online on Amazon, I noticed that they did not list lemon, and I couldn't find it. So I think I'm going to hunt around a little bit more, see if I can find it online, and if I can, I'll have to keep an eye out for more lemon, because if it's not going to be made anymore, I'll want to get more of it. Of course, that's usually how it works nowadays, isn't it? Yeah, one squirt would have been plenty. I got way too much in my hand. But the didn't realize that lemon was going to be a problem. Figured that would be kind of one of the staple flavors, if you will. No nicks, cuts, weepers, no irritation. Just a fantastic shave this morning. Had a lot of fun using this razor. I like them. I think they're pretty cool. Had a great shave this morning. Hope everybody's doing well. Stay healthy, stay safe, and smooth shaves to you.